You on the camera.
Hmm?
You on the camera. I had to start a new stream. I had to start a new stream. It wouldn't. Now, see, I don't move like a freaking robot. I don't know why. No, I don't think they did. Because I just started a new one. But you see how grainy it looks? Like the camera is so grainy. I don't know how to change that grainy part. Damn, I had to start a new live. This sucked. I couldn't go to the one that I had. So now I gotta change it and see if everybody comes in. And that music back there is it's killing me. It's really killing me. See, that's the camera look from my computer. You see the difference?
Should I work the combo?
Um, Not what I'm doing on live. I don't think. Welcome back, everyone. This is why I don't stream from my camera, from my thing here. I don't like the quality, how it looks. It's not my cup of tea. You know how I say like the video if you like it. It's not my cup of tea, guys. I don't like how it looks. And now the angle is different because now you're seeing my window. And now it's like I gotta look down, so it looks so weird. It's so grainy. And my husband was telling me if I can fix it, but I don't know if I can really fix the quality of this camera. That's why I want to buy a different camera for the computer, something a little more better. But now I don't know. I hear that music so loud. Like, why all of a sudden it's 12:30. Go to freaking bed or go home. You know what I'm saying? Go home, man. Go home. I don't like how it looks this way. Um, I feel like I'm looking down on you guys. I don't like looking down. Motorcycle every day. And that's the one you was talking about. Those are the dirt bikes that makes that damn ass inking kicking sound. See, I like the quality from my camera. My camera from my phone is way better. I don't know. Vroom vroom vroom. Yeah, right. That's so funny. What is this? I've never done live before on the computer. It's so weird. Oh, excuse me. Um, I bet you half of the people don't even know I left. Nobody knows that I left the other live. Oh my god. This is so crazy. I should name it something else. I need to name this live something. I don't know. Let's call it oh no, I messed it up. Sorry guys. I'm trying to retitle it something different. Okay. But I'm here. Um I have to upload a thing. Let me put you there. Um Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay. It's crazy because when you do a live on the computer, there's like more things you can do than, on the phone, which is kind of weird that they give me that thing. And the funny thing is here where I can control whether everybody can talk to us or I can just have the subscriber talk to us. I can delay the messages, but I just don't like the quality of the camera. That's the only thing I don't like. Oh, okay. Oh, he has a motorcycle? I didn't know he had a motorcycle. That's pretty cool. I didn't know. And it's harder too, because now I got to look up to this camera that's like on top of the camera. So it looks like I'm talking to you. And I have a bad habit of sometimes just looking at the what I'm looking at. So it's really hard. I don't know. It's a different thing. Oh god, the quality kind of sucks too. Oh, okay. As long as he's safe on it, because sometimes, I mean, I think any vehicle that you use is going to be very dangerous, whether it be a motorcycle or a car or anything, any kind of like thing that you got to drive is going to be super dangerous. So, as long as he takes the precautions and stuff like that, hey, it's fun. Hmm. I like how you say, yeah, so I let him be happy. Yeah, right. That's funny. You had to lay down your rules. You got to do it like this. You got to listen to me. Somebody joined. I wonder who joined. I know the quality kind of like, you know, I hope you guys like the title that I put on there too. I don't know. I changed it midway, so it might change once it uploads. I put, what did I put? Late night talk with Kammie. It's not bad. I don't know. I like my phone better because, like, if you look at the black, you could see like the graininess, and you don't get that with the camera. I don't see that graininess. Yeah. So I was like, let me think of something else. I just now gotta find a different thumbnail for it before it renders. I gotta work on my thumbnail, make it kind of attractive and stuff like that. I wonder who I lost. I know you guys were there and also Ambi, but I don't know who else was there on the live. I have no clue. And you know what's funny? You see how I can go live here on YouTube? I can also do this on Twitch. But the good thing about Twitch, they have like other ways to earn. Like they got these things called biddies, It's like I don't know how to explain. It's similar to like the super chats and stuff like that, but with like little biddies and stuff. I don't know if you ever watch Twitch and you notice how people just give like little twitches and stuff like that, little biddies and stuff like that. And then also like I told you earlier, Purple, over there, a subscribe is, you gotta like pay $4.99. The membership is always gonna be $4.99. I think. Or maybe I think you can level it up just like YouTube. I'm not sure yet. But and then like if somebody wants to be kind enough, they can actually purchase how you say a subscription for someone else. So there are some generous people on Twitch that they tend to buy like 5 memberships for like whoever they feel like it. Or like hey, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I don't want to butcher your name, so what should we call you? I, I'm gonna try, but if I butcher it, I apologize. I don't know. I see it like Dequan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And welcome. I'm shocked that you find my channel because I don't really go anywhere mentioning, hey, I got a channel. You know what I'm saying? DeQuinn. I think DeQuinn was the second one that I said, right? DeQuan. I know there's a little delay. Okay, Daquan. All right. So welcome, welcome. Yeah, I do some live stream here. My you funny, rhymes with one. You funny. Oh, you do? Oh, okay, that's cool. So I basically just do lives here on Friday. I'm normally like a vlogger. I put like random videos on my YouTube. I don't really have a specific thing that I like doing. I'm not like Boomer that he has, a set time and he has a set gender and stuff. I've been doing YouTube now close to 10 years and I still haven't really kind of like set a schedule. Only now that I have I put like videos every Monday and Thursdays. Sorry. Every Mondays and Thursdays at 7. Sometimes they prime videos and sometimes they're not prime videos. So it's what I feel like doing. And then like I said, Fridays is just for us. We kick it here, we talk, we chit chat. We talk about everything. We talk about gaming, and sometimes we talk about makeup because we are girly here. Um, Sometimes we talk about motherhood, just like little stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, and it's amazing that you even like clicked on my name because I don't go to people's channel and be like, hey, I got a channel. I just be very nice. Like I told Purple, I talk really nice on people's chat. I don't try to step on nobody's toe because it's the rule on Twitch. Basically, I follow the rules of Twitch. You don't go on a Twitch person stream and be like, hey, I Twitch. No, you don't do that. Those are rules. I mean, eventually if people like and how you speaking, they'll probably click on your name and see if you got a channel, but I don't step on nobody's toes. That's just not me. um one BD equals 1 penny, one sub equals $5, but Twitch takes 50%. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. I know, right? Like it's like you move from one person to another, and it's really cool how that happens. And I have mentioned here on my channel, right, Purple? I have mentioned Boom a lot here on this channel because he's just like Purple Haze here. She's also like a podcaster. She does a segment every Thursday at 8 o'clock. She interviews like random people who likes to play games. Like if you like playing games, she likes to interview you. She likes to like pick your game, like your gamer brain, basically. So if you want to watch somebody who like does something like that, Purple Haze is pretty cool. She also does some gaming on Sundays, also at 8 o'clock. So, but she's how can I say, a cloud gamer basically. She streams from Stadia. I know I'm butchering. Sorry, Purple. Sorry. So yeah. What the hell? Sorry. So yeah. But welcome to the crazy chat that we're gonna have. Oh, you play a lot of Destiny. Oh yeah. I watch it, but I don't play it. I don't know. I just can't get into it. Like you, Purple, Ashley, the one you had on yesterday on Thursday. When I heard that she doesn't play Destiny, I was like, oh my god. Okay, so I'm not the only one that don't really play Destiny. I'll watch it. I'll sit there and I'll support somebody who like plays it, but me generally, that's just not my cup of tea, basically. At the end of the day, I tell people you game what you like to play, and there's like different tastes of flavors of games that you can play. And this whole, fighting over who has the best game is just ridiculous. Just play game and let's have fun. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I like playing like story games, like games that have like a story behind it. And like how can I say, story games, indie games. I also like racing car games. Like that was like one of my top things that I used to love a lot. Just like go to arcade and play one of those racing car games. Oh my god, yeah. So yeah, I only play certain sub games in Destiny. Oh, okay. If you know kids, it's real hard to get into, honestly. It's a job. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I have three. Miraculously, yes, I have three. I have two teens and a toddler, if you can believe that. And my oldest is 18 and my youngest is about to be 4 this Wednesday. She'll be 4. And she's the only girl I have. So my only girl and my last one. So I ain't having no more kids. I'm good. Factory's closed. I'm happy. And the two first ones are boys. So um, yeah. Man, that music behind me is killing me. I'm scared that YouTube is gonna like copyright this video. I might have to put like a little bit of like music just to kind of like subdue it. You know, when you live in New York City, you can't hide away from ambulance, police, fire department, or the music. The music is gonna come through. It is what it is. Wait a minute, can I? Oh man. But what do you like about Boom Channel? Because honestly, I've mentioned Boom Channel here to a lot of my other subscribers here. Um, Me per se, how I found Boom was through my husband, because my husband was watching him, and I was listening to how he was talking about the gaming industry and the console and stuff like that, and I really like his intake. Like he's not biased. He gives it to you, and if you like it or not, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And he's real honest. It's for him. It's not about the console war. It's more about you know being being real. And putting out the information and kind of like saying as it is, whether it bothers a certain sector or not. He just gives it as it is, and I like that. I'm a New Yorker myself. Oh, so you know how the Bronx get down then. Okay, then. You know how the Bronx get down. So, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I know he does prefer an Xbox over the Sony PlayStation. And I'm the same way. I at one point, like I said, like I talked to Purple and my friend here, Ja, I've been through a lot of different consoles throughout my life, okay? And I did play PlayStation at one time in my life, believe it or not. My last PlayStation that I had was a PlayStation 2. And I hear a lot of people talk wonderful things about PlayStation 2. But once PlayStation 3, 4, or 5 came out, I don't know, I wasn't feeling the vibe of the system. Um, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I have this sixth sense that I didn't like it. Um, but we didn't get the Xbox, the first console that came out for Xbox. I felt like it was too bulky, too big, too just outrageous. And that's the reason why I don't even like the PlayStation 5. It's not like I don't like Sony. I just don't like the way they marketed the last box. It was just like, I don't know, it looks like a one of the twin towers. That's the joke of New York. It looks like a twin tower here. And um, yes, you see, Purple. That's what I was talking about. That was what I was talking about. About how that's the reason why I haven't gotten a PlayStation, because of the hacking that happens on their system. It happened when they got the PlayStation 3. If you remember back then, it had gotten hacked so badly. See, like I said, I'm not into console warring or nothing. I just see the downfall of what Sony is doing. Sorry for the ambulance. Again, I got my window open because it's hot. Um, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not. I'm not like how you say the Sony says that I'm a crying Xbox. No, I'm not crying. I'm just feel sorry for you PlayStation people because you get hacked so much times that that's the reason why I didn't get a PlayStation after that. I've heard the horror story of being hacked and your information being taken, and then Sony, here's an example, you reach out to Sony and they're not helping you. Now, um Purple, she had a person that she interviewed on Thursday, and she talked about how Microsoft helped her get back her Xbox. Yes, her Xbox was stolen. She reached out to Microsoft. Microsoft did some kind of thing. I don't even know how. Found the location of where the Xbox was at and returned it back to her, right, Purple? That's what she said. So when I heard that story, I was like, I wonder if the customer service on Sony is as nice as Microsoft customer service. I just wonder. And again, I apologize for that. It's Friday. It's Friday, Saturday morning here. It's really Saturday morning here, so um that's because she had Karen's superpower. Oh my god, you funny Purple. And then I also have my own story about Microsoft as well. My husband, by accident, he charged his car for a game that he already owned. By mistake, he didn't know he did it, but we caught it in time, and I was lucky because I'm very like on top of the budgeting and stuff like that. And I caught it, and I was like, "Babes, why did you buy this game if you already own it?" So we hit customer service. We explained what happened. They saw that yes, he has a copy already. That if he can get his money back for the other copy, and within less than 24 hours, the money was right back into his account. So I was trying to figure out, does Sony has the same communication with their customers when it comes to customer service? To be fair, it's a little bit different on Xbox because you have to get online to play Xbox at least once. And places you don't technically have to do that. Oh, okay. I don't know, but I've always liked it. Them. I liked it the 360 and all the system. Yeah, it's true. Right, that's true. And I think that was the dumb move that the person who took the Xbox, like, how dumb can you be? You sold an Xbox. You think they can't track you down? That's like the phones right now. That's why I don't know why people steal people's phone when your phone can get tracked. If it's lucky enough, it can get tracked. And then nowadays, if you're smart enough and you put like a key code or whatever, how are you gonna get into the phone? Like, I mean, you got to find somebody who's real tech savvy. I feel like, but even then, I don't know. I feel like there's still some flaws. That's why I would never steal somebody's technology. There's always some kind of thing connected to that technology nowadays that they're gonna find. They're gonna find you. So, what is such a big commodity to try to steal somebody's thing? I don't know. I mean, you got to be a real nerd and a good hacker to kind of like not be found. But that's the scary thing. But yeah, I did have, like I said, a PlayStation 2, and then a horror story happened to my PlayStation 2 that I had to get another console, but my husband was the one that got the Xbox 360, but he didn't get the first batch. The first time when it first came out, because I heard of the red eye or whatever happened to the Xbox. That did happen to our Xbox, but thanks to YouTube, I don't know if I've ever said this story. Thanks to YouTube, there was a video that was showing me that it could be I don't know, remember the old model of the 360 where you can plug in a UBS thing? Well, one of them was kind of tapping something in there, and all I had to do was move it apart, put like a piece of tape, and then like kind of tape that part, and the red light, that ring of red light disappeared. I wonder how many other people could have just fixed it that easily. I'm just saying. That was how I fixed the red ring of death. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody had that same issues and was kind of like, oh my God, you don't know how many videos I saw people destroying the Xboxes, the 360. I was like, no, what are you doing? You just got to figure out what's wrong. My husband was like, no, I got the, and I was like, wait, babes, let me go on YouTube. Let me find out if I can fix it. I saved his 360 for a couple of more years before the Xbox One came out, and he bought that one. Oh my God, you crazy. You are crazy. Oh my God. He said the only thing I steal is my life. Oh my God. Gotta be safe with those diabetes. Oy. I know someone who hacked on my. Yeah, that's scary too. That's why sometimes when I be at stores, Ja, I be looking at them like, okay, I'm gonna swipe my card. But the good thing is, I like when I shop and stuff like that, I still look at my account. So at the end of the day, if I shopped at certain stores, I go into my account and I check what I bought and what I didn't buy, just to make sure, because you never know. You never know when it comes to like stores. You never know. It's scary because sometimes you don't know if they have like a card reader. You thinking that you trust this bookstore or whatever business, and they could be having a card reader. That's scary. That's scary, scary, scary. Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. But it's like it is what it is. At least I got to fix it. And it, like I said, matter of fact, we still have the 360. It's just put away in the box, cuz you can't really use it. I mean, so we moved from the Xbox One.
Mommy,
Yes.
if you tried.
Yeah, I had to go over here cuz my phone died. And then he got the Xbox One X, and now we have the Xbox Series S,
Mommy,
the S
I
one.
love
So
you.
we've stood with the Microsoft family for now. I'm a little happier with them. I'm not too worried about my information going cycle or anything like that. I feel like Microsoft can nip in the butt those hackers, because honestly, I think they only got hacked once that I can remember. I could be wrong, but I only remember one time, and I'm I'm happy with them. I'm happy with their service. Only 360. I played most of the original Xbox games. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Ja. I see. I see that. What are you doing, baby girl? My daughter's behind me. Ugh. Well, you okay?
Nothing. That's the water.
No, you can go get the water. Stop being lazy. I see her. She's right there. Hi. She's the one that, oh my gosh, she takes the show at the beginning. You missed the beginning. I had to start a new live. So there's this live, and there's another live that I did. That live was off the chain. But right now, what I'm trying to do is get back to what I used to do back in the days. Be live every Friday, chat with you guys who watch my videos here. Stop, Mama, because I don't want no noise. Stop. She's being a brat now. And just try to bring back the community that I used to have back in like 2017, 2018, before I got pregnant, and I couldn't just do no more lives. So I'm just trying to like bring a community of different people, whether you do YouTube or not. I'm here to chit chat with you guys, or If you want to know anything, I'm an open book for some things. For some things, I am. If I feel like the question is too like personal, then I'll tell you no, I can't answer that question. That's going a little, beyond
Mommy,
a certain question.
look at this.
What?
My eye is fresh. It's sleep. Here.
So go to sleep. It's already
Oh, no.
midnight.
But eyelashes sleeping.
How are your eyelashes sleeping?
You do this, you have flint in it. You do this, is sleeping. Ow! You're hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sleeping my nose. It's sucking. This baby come out. It's sucking. That will.
Yeah, she's a talker. She's been talking since about 18 months. Little words here and there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do the puppet pretty word.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you guys something. So we had this.
Mm-hmm.
I sleep it all day. It's something I'm playing my dope dog.
Yeah, she likes playing Roblox. She's a big fan of Roblox. She plays with her two bigger brothers. Sometimes they kind of help her play the Roblox. Yeah, and she's only 3 going on 4, so
Yeah, my birthday coming too.
yeah, your birthday's coming. Yeah.
How
You mean
different.
eyes are telling you
Mommy,
you're
I
asleep?
want to talk.
You want to talk? So talk. They hear
I
you.
want to sit down.
No, you're going to sit right there.
So, different hot going is something.
Oh, okay. All right. Just make sure that the other live, I'm going to put it on the other live since I mentioned it on the other live. Wait, let me talk to Purple. Once the other live gets rendered, like I said at the beginning of the other live, I'm going to put her birthday registering here. So
No one to talk. So different had this.
Thank you, Ja. So that if you guys want to get her something for her birthday, because her birthday is on Wednesday coming up,
Mommy,
I'll leave that up
talk.
and then I'll do a live. I'm explaining something,
No,
please.
talk.
No, I'm gonna talk.
No,
I'm gonna talk.
Mine to talk.
And if you want, then you can get her
And then
something. That's what I was telling everybody earlier. So just make sure you look out for the link. So it's like I said, a variety of stuff there. And then I'm gonna do a live so that you can see her reaction. All right, baby girl. All right, talk now.
Okay, so if for me this right there.
And I'll see you on Sunday, Purple. Because since you play game.
It's something. So they had this right there, the purple leaf.
Mm-hmm.
So friend, you had this right there. They're for my friend or something.
Mm-hmm.
So their mommy phone died.
Yeah, my phone died. The first time it's died since I've done the live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Stefan had this like this the thing. This is that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Stefan had this right there. It's a friend. It's wrapped under this thing. A puppet towards you. There's something you had. It is you had.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so, baby girl, you're hurting me.
You're different water.
Yeah, that's your water.
No, mommy water.
Okay, why it doesn't want to click on it? Oh, there it goes. That went through. Oh, my stomach is hurting me a little.
I did.
Oh, you see it? Yeah. And also, I do support other YouTubers here. So, like, if I know you guys have a channel, if you let me know you have a channel, usually I'll leave the link on the lives that I do every Friday so that, if you want to look for something new, there's other YouTubers you can watch. You know what I'm saying?
So I had this right
Real
there.
life.
It's something.
Oh my God, your daughter's still up, Ja? Wow. They
Yeah.
are super fighters,
Mommy,
man.
Mom, it's the eye. What are you doing?
I don't know. That's grandma.
Why grandma making noise?
Because I think her knee is hurting her. Remember, she got weak knees.
No, he walked. He walked crazy. You need get stronger, stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
They got dead. And they the play. They got dead the grandma. Grandma in here last.
Yeah.
Yeah, grandma in here last.
Mm.
He do this the eye. He laid her. Grandma's stupid.
Hey, don't say that. That's not nice.
So different.
Yeah, it is, but there's like so many hoops and loops you have to go through when it comes to YouTube. Sorry, I gotta stretch. I have to stretch. And like, I don't know if you've heard what's going on YouTube and everything with the whole like communication with content creators. It's like so ridiculous. But I'm just hoping that YouTube starts to understand that. Thank you. Oh yeah, everybody's seen this before. This is pretty cool, right? You can attach your phone to it, and then you can play from your phone.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Have microphone.
yeah.
Look, and do this.
Wait up, how does Daddy close it? This is my husband's when he wants to play his games on the phone. This is what he uses. No, don't touch it because I don't want you breaking it. Um,
I want the top.
what is that? What is bluey? What's bluey?
So different had this says something.
I know how to close this. I've done it before.
So
This thing is trying to get me today.
So different mommy right there.
Yes, this is mommy right here. Yes.
Daddy in the bathroom.
Daddy's in the bathroom.
Mm.
And see, it kind of. I think I put it wrong. Oh, my husband's gonna kill me if I don't put it right. It wants to close up one side, but it doesn't want to go into the other side. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. So it closes down like this.
So different mommy is.
So really cute, right? It comes down to this. So that's the future. Cloud gaming. I'm sorry.
Hi.
Oh, you have that? It's a Dora cartoon on Disney Plus. Oh, okay. Never heard of it.
So different this right there.
You would have to talk a little louder for them to hear you. Do you know that?
No.
No.
The bite didn't help me. So different had this. It has something. Nobody help.
You're right.
You have my stuff.
You're so right.
You have my thing. It's something you had. The something the bite doesn't move.
You are so right.
Something you had.
And that's what I was talking about last Friday.
It's something you had. It's something you like to try.
She's taking the show.
It's that thing. Give me a bite.
Oh boy. I almost missed.
Give me a taste. Give me a little bit.
She's been trying to kiss my lips because I have like a certain color on my lip, and I'm not giving it to her. It's like a neutral color. But I think it's faded by now, Mama. I don't have no more. It's kind of faded. Stop it.
I don't see that.
Yeah, I was telling Purple that earlier how, if people don't move with the times, they're gonna be stuck in the past. And I gave a good example with the music. You know what I'm saying? How I'm not aging myself.
Ready, Mom?
What?
Ready.
What?
You drink is lipstick. Otherwise, just spit your mouth.
And who are you to tell me I can't have lipstick in my mouth? You hear this one?
No, I put your mouth on you. No! Eat it.
So like I was saying, can I give them an example, please?
No, my face.
I was talking about how the music, if you remember back in the days, it used to be an 8-track. Those bulky things. because my father still had the machine in the 80s. Yeah, I know I'm aging myself a little, but not too bad. And then
so,
the records,
Mom wants to
the
talk.
cassettes, the CDs, and then we went to the MP3s and stuff like that. So I feel like gaming is actually going the same way.
Why you put this spit on me?
I didn't put lipstick on you.
No.
She's my co-host.
Ow!
Welcome, my co-host.
Ow, Mom.
Yes, and the Walkman. Like, where are they? They sister. Mama. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, I just had to kind of like talk to her on the side. I don't mind her like being on here and talking and doing her thing. But when I see that you guys are conversating and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to answer something and it's like she doesn't want me to like give me my feedback, that's when I got to be like, you know what, baby girl, you got to stop. Stop. Please stop right now. So yeah, matter of fact, I had a Walkman that played cassette and a Walkman that played CD. And then when the MP3 came out, oh my God, people was like, but how am I going to download music and this and that? And I mean, people eventually got okay with it. Now you listen to music through your phone, through your laptop, through your computer, even through like any gadget you could listen to music. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could still get some records, and some CDs still, because you got those people that needs to own a physical copy of something. They need the physical. That's like the one thing I hear from a lot of the Sony players. They need a physical copy. They gotta feel it. Like they don't like digital. I mean, to the end, at the end of the story, it's up to them. But I just feel like digital is where it's gonna go. Digital and cloud gaming. It's gonna be, and even books. Look at books now. I'm one that I love. That's why I understand how Sony feels. The Sony players feel. I'm one that I love to like. When I read a book, I like to turn the pages. But what can I do when they decide to put it digital? I'm gonna have to just buckle up and start doing it digital. You know, it'll save a tree, right? It'll save a tree, maybe. I don't know. So, oh, you think so? Oh my God, this person, I feel like he's been going down and up the block with that damn dirt bike. I don't know if it's the same person, but it just feels like it. So, it's crazy. Oh my God, now I hear somebody playing some bachata. And it's like 1 in the morning here in New York. I can imagine what Sunday's going to be like out here. Because since most people don't work on Monday, woo. Yeah, that's when, yeah. I had, what is it that I got because my husband wanted to like download music? Um, it was called a Zune, uh, a Zune. It was like almost like a MP3 type of thing, but it was really cute, you know. It didn't last too long, and I used to download music from a thing that I think Xbox had before. It was called Groove Music. Now it doesn't exist no more. That went dead years ago. But what do you mean? Oh, I didn't hear it. I just heard his motorcycle. What motorcycle? Your husband's motorcycle? That's all we've been hearing all day was the motorcycle going. Some are louder, some are like a little bit not too loud. But yeah. So how was your week, Daquan? How was it? How was your week? Or what do you plan for your Memorial Labor weekend?
You have avocados, right?
Yes, I do.
I like this.
I don't cook Saturdays, honey. Yesterday, Daddy was supposed to cut that up and give it to you, and he totally forgot. But I think I want to do something. Sorry, I was talking to my son. I want to do something with the avocado that I saw again. Um, it's like you take some avocado, two boiled eggs, you kind of like smash it up, season it, and then put it like on a toasted bread. It could be any bread, but I don't know if it will taste good. I'm always looking for something healthy. Yeah, I'm on a kind of a healthy kick here too. We also talk about fitness too, Daquan. Um, oh, that's cool. You know, you got to keep your head up. It could be worse, right? It could be really worse. Think about it, really worse. Oh yeah, yeah. So we talk about fitness here because 2 years ago, I started my fitness journey. I don't say weight loss journey because honestly, I wasn't really trying to lose weight in a sense, but in the long run, I did. It happens when you start working out and eating right and stuff. The weight loss is gonna happen anyway. Um, so I started back in 2020, and I've been going strong. So I've been trying to look for like healthy meals. So when my son came in about the avocado, that avocado and egg just kind of clicked in, and I've been wanting to see if it tastes good because I'm always looking for something new to eat. You know, anything that is healthy. Not to say that I don't eat my junk food from time to time, but I minimize it. You know, I don't drink soda. I try not to drink juice at all. Everything that I consume is water, like water, water, water. I try not to eat after a certain time, which is hard sometimes because having a schedule that I do and then having a toddler that is so demanding, it just sometimes I do eat later than I'm normally supposed to. So, really? That's interesting. I'm sorry. But see, you okay, Ja. My friend Ja right now is pregnant and she has less than 2 weeks to go before giving birth to her second baby. Yes, her second baby. It's another baby girl. So we're just waiting to see what the princess, what date it comes and how much she weighs and everything like that. Um, Me and Ja, the one you see here talking, my moderator, we go way back from 2014. So we know each other. You know, we both was pregnant at the same time and everything. So just in case you see her how she talks to me, we know each other a long time. We go way back. So, but it can also give you like the doctor said that's. Oh wow, that's crazy. Mm, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, my husband, he's lucky because he's one that he can eat and he doesn't gain weight. Like, I mean, he's been through a lot of tests and he's seen a lot of specialists and stuff like that, but they can't really pinpoint why, like, he doesn't gain as much weight as he's supposed to because my husband is 5'9" and his weight like goes up and down, but the highest that I've known him to go up is 135. And mind you, he's 5'9". So at 5'9", he's supposed to be like about 150 to like 160 because of his height. You know, he could take on that weight. Yeah, I know. But he's always been that small. And it's like I look at him and it's like damn, I wish I could be like that, but I honestly don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And like I said, he's been seen by so many doctors, and nobody can really pinpoint exactly what's wrong. They did try to give him vitamins and everything like that. Um, but yeah, and he eats fattier foods than me. Like he'll eat his Twinkies, his I know I'm making people hungry, sorry. His Oreo cookies, his Chip Ahoy's, food that's supposed to make you gain weight. He doesn't gain weight. And he can eat seconds and everything like that. But as long as I've known him, I've been with him for 20 years, he hasn't gained weight. It's true, but like I said, he's been seen by so many people. So many people they did blood tests and everything. It's like I don't know, he's just that I think his metabolism they say that is super fast because he's a person also TMI that he can eat and like in a couple of like hours or so he has to go. He just he digests his food so fast that he has to go. It's crazy, kind of weird. So I mean, my coach who I work out with, which was funny because even I found out by him, he says that it's normal kind of to go right after you've eaten, but also it's not the food that you just finished eating that you're going. It's the food that you ate maybe more like hours ago. Not that meal that you ate, but like meals that you ate before that's being digested so that the food that you just finished eating can get digested and put there. And then when you eat another meal, that food that you just finished eating, that's the one you're about to go for. And then I don't know the way he breaks it down because I have a coach that really breaks down the whole eating factor and stuff like that. So no, he doesn't. That's I know fiber does that. It makes you go, if I'm not mistaken. Fiber helps you go a lot, but no. Like he just eats like a normal kind of a diet type thing. He eats his the carbs like breads and rice. Um, you know, he eats the dairy. He eats like a normal person, but like, oh, okay. Yes, it cleans out the system. All right. Um, but like I'm still learning. I'm still learning the whole dynamics of how a person's body works thanks to my coach. I finally found a coach that actually breaks down like certain things, and if he can't like show me this stuff, I Google some of the stuff. Even though I'm scared of Googling because everything Google sometimes don't tell you everything. Um but yeah, he's always been like that. And me, like when I was younger, before like I moved out here to the Bronx, I used to be like him. I can eat, but never gain weight. You know what I'm saying? I would never gain like any weight. But once I hit like puberty, to be honest, I just, the fat would just stay stuck on me, all the weight and everything. And the highest I went before I had even any kids was like 120. And even that was pretty good because I'm 5'2". I'm really small. So my weight was really good. But once I had children, that went out the door. That literally went out the door. My highest weight for my last pregnancy was 176, almost 180. That's crazy. And I'm like 5'2". So that weight did a lot. So for diabetes. Wow, that is a fun fact. A very fun fact. I know, right, Ja? Those were the days. Those were the days. Um, so that's why And then also, the reason I also started this like fitness journey was because, in my family, we suffer from like bone joint problems, like arthritis and stuff like that, and like heart problems and stuff like that. So I feel like if I start taking care of myself, I know I should have done it younger, which I did. Don't get me wrong. I did. I would work out for a couple of months and then I'll stop. I'll work out again and then I'll stop. But I think that's the reason I never actually hit the 200s, because I was always active at certain point in my life and then I would not be so active. So I can thank myself, my younger self, for kind of keeping up a workout thing, but not fully sticking to it like I am now. Now I'm actually like sticking to my guns. I'm actually working out. I started doing yoga again. I was doing yoga at one point, but then I stopped. Now I'm starting again because I love exercising. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But for me, yoga is more of a workout because it's like I explained to my my group that I'm in. It's more of your body weight that you gotta hold up than holding up weights, and you got to put your body in like certain positions, and it takes a lot of like strength and dedication and also flexibility. That's like one thing I need. I'm not as flexible as I used to, and I feel like a lot of my body parts feel like kind of cramped up and stuff. So that's why I started incorporating like yoga, so I can actually get a little more stretchy and flexible and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, it is. It is a workout of its own. And it's funny how some people kind of make fun of it, and they be like, "Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy." No, it's not easy. N- The yoga person that I am being taught by, his yoga is, so intense. It sometimes make people quit. Let me be honest. It'll make you want to quit. But it's like I told my group, I'm not a quitter. I won't quit. I'm going to keep trying and I'm going to keep trying. And that's just me. I'm not a quitter. I will keep trying until I'm getting it. So there's like one precision that I'm trying to learn. Excuse me. And that's the locust. That's when you have both your legs like this. Oh my God. I feel like I can't even do that. And then when I see my master do it, we call him Master Star. He's also a YouTuber here. Mind blowing, right? He's a YouTuber here. Um, but I was doing a challenge with him. It was a yoga for manifestation, and his yoga is very intense. I think I sweat more when I was doing his yoga classes than I did when I was working out with my coach. And it's not to bring down my workout coach down or anything like that, but I sweat more doing yoga than I do working out, doing exercise. The weights, the bands. I sweat more. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the ones that I want to learn, and also that the headstand. Oh my God, he be doing this headstand, like he puts his head like this, and then he puts his head on the ground, and then he does this trick that he brings up his leg, right? But then he does this kind of like walk thing to come down, but he's still on his head. So I'm trying to see if I can master that. But yeah, he does a lot of the yoga with the manifesting stuff, spiritual stuff. So that's what I said. I'm like a weird kind of channel here on YouTube. I don't know if you ever seen a weird channel like mine's, because like a lot of people come here and they're like, "Oh, I like what she talks about," but then they see that I go from here and here and there and there. I never stay on one topic. Never do. So, but it's just I like to see what the chat is talking and I go by their feedback. So, but fitness is one of my things that I love to talk about here on YouTube. I hope to one day try to incorporate a little more of those videos. I have recorded myself working out, which is, um, how can I say, it was a big step for me because to be honest, that's very scary to put workout videos or just to show people that I work out. I really took a step out of my comfort zone, basically. I never thought that I would actually put the camera while I'm working out. It's a real like out of the body experience doing that. So discipline fighting is a great way to stay fit well. Oh, yeah, I used to do. You remember that guy back in the days? I think it was like in the early 2000s or maybe the 1990s. I don't know. The guy that used to do those tapes for Tybo. Remember that guy? I forgot what his name was. He was a black guy, and I used to do his tapes, like the Tybo type thing. I don't know. It had to do something with the kind of karate kind of exercise. Yeah, so I believe, yeah, karate and all that stuff is a good workout too. I just feel like, honestly speaking, anything you do that moves your body, even walking for 30 minutes, is a good form of exercise. That's why when I hear people, oh, I can't work out, I can't work out. But you have 30 minutes to be on YouTube or 30 minutes to be doing whatever on your phone. Those 30 minutes that you're wasting, I'm not saying it's wasting because we still need the views on YouTube. You could be doing some walking, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to watch a YouTuber, put it on while you do your workout on the side. You can be on a treadmill, you could do some jump rope. There's no excuse not to work out or to move your body at least for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's used to be me. I'm gonna be honest, guys. That used to be me. I used to be like, oh, I don't have time to work out, or I don't have time to do this, or I don't have time to do that. And then I used to look at myself and I used to be doing the same thing, watching YouTube for hours, scrolling through my phone for hours. And I'm like, I'm not saying that I don't want to do all that, but I can do multiple of things at one time. You know what I'm saying? So I started incorporating, okay, if I clean my room, ooh, somebody's talking about me, I can watch a video or whatever, have it in the background. Support a YouTuber still, but still do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? When I walk or relaxing, that's when I usually watch podcasts. Yeah, you can actually incorporate it. Like nobody's telling you you can't stop doing what you normally do, but you could do multiple things. There is a way to multitask. There is a way. Trust me and believe me, there's always a way to multitask. That's why I've been watching some YouTubers. They say, oh, multitasking is not good. It's impossible to do. Yes and no. It depends on what you're trying to multitask. You know what I'm saying? It really does depend. Like, I could be doing a load of laundry and still cook dinner. I could do a load of laundry and sweep and mop. That's multitasking. People don't realize that, but that is multitasking. Or while the machine is going, I can be editing a video. Instead of like waiting for the washing machine to finish, I could do something else. Or when I'm like cooking or like baking something in the oven, why am I going to sit there, wait for the thing to be done and not do something different? Like, okay, it takes 45 minutes to bake a cake. Okay, that 45 minutes, I could be working out. You can multitask. It just depends on what it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot of a game podcaster. You listen to play games while talking on a podcast. Right, right. Okay, I see. But I love multitasking. That's one thing. Everybody knows me here as a multitasker. Like, trust me, I've done it many times that, I'll be watching somebody here and then somebody on my on my TV and then somebody on my phone. Like I try to support everybody. And then I'll do something else. You can multitask. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But like I said, it just depends on what it is that you want to multitask. And I understand why they say you can't multitask because they probably haven't mastered that. And I'm pretty of a master of that. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video of me multitasking one day and teach people that it is possible to multitask
Mommy.
if you learn how to time schedule things right. You know? Yes, baby girl? Hi. You're not tired yet? You're not tired yet? It's like 1:30 in the morning. Oh my God. No, I could do it. I can multitask while I'm cooking. I could do it. Because I've learned, I've mastered the art of how long rice takes, how long a chicken takes. You know, I've kind of mastered it. Yeah, right, Ja? Multitasking is our life. We do it. We've learned how to master it in a way, you know, that is don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be real honest. There have been times that something has burned, but it wasn't because I was multitasking. It's because something else got my attention and I totally forgot that I had something on the stove. And then I'm like, oh no, that has happened. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Sometimes your mind goes somewhere else and it has happened, you know, that I had burned a couple of stuff, but not a lot, not a lot because I time everything. It only happens when I get sidetracked. Somebody starts talking to me, and I'm supposed to be doing one thing, and I'm conversating for such a long time that I'm like, "Oops, oh no, I forgot it," and I run, and I kind of burned it, but not really. So I'm like, "Yes, I caught it on time." Yes, like my friend, nice works. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That has happened. Yeah. Yeah. You get so sidetracked and it's like, yep, that's true, Ja. I give it up, yep, to the moms because we do have to multitask a lot of stuff. We really do. At the end of the day, a job of a mom, like, there was an Instagram post that I saw maybe a couple of months ago where they broke down the titles that a mom does and what that title gets paid for. And when you total everything that a mom does, in all reality, a mom should be a millionaire by now. You know what I'm saying? We as mom, I mean, I'm talking about the moms. I'm not talking about the moms that, give birth and then see you later as they don't want to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys hear that noise from the living room? I'm curious if you guys are hearing any feedback. But yeah, we, uh oh, daddy's daddy's in charge of the kids today. Dad's in charge. So, and they were showing you how, someone who cooks at the restaurants gets paid, I think it's like from 15 and up, you know, and they can go really up, high sky. Someone who like cleans for a living, it can start from 15 and go up. Um, the teachers, because remember, we're the first teachers for our children. Even though I know teachers don't get paid a lot, but the income that the teachers make, we could be making it. Yeah, like Moms, I tell you, we have so many job titles. It's just bonkers. And it's something that is never taught. It's something we learn as we become moms. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to change diapers. Luckily I did because I have some experience because of my niece. You know, I learned through changing her diapers, you know. Um what else? You know, giving, you know, being milk milkers, you know what I'm saying? We produce milk, you know what I'm saying? TMI. And that takes time, you know. Um what else? Being a nurse and a doctor, you understand? When the child gets sick, who's the first one to take care of them? We are. Before we can, after we done everything, give them medicine and stuff like that, and we can't break the fever or whatever, then that's when we incorporate the big people, you know what I'm saying? So I did though daycare. Oh, brother told me a mother deserves. Yeah, that's another thing. Us taking care of our own kids. You know what that is? To put a kid in daycare. I'm paying someone to take care of my kid when I can do that myself. Yeah, and I know I have to give it up to the moms that go out there and work a job and then have to come home and be, those are super moms. Those, you know, I give them my whole heart because oh my god, I got to give it up to them. Because on top of getting paid for doing a job that I'm hoping she loves it or not. I don't know. It's up in the air. Then to come home and do more work at home, I give it up to you guys. I give it up to you so much. Not saying that you can't downplay the ones that stay home neither. Come on. You can't downplay our job. You know what I'm saying? It could be a very lonely thing too because, you know, yes, we have our kids. Yes, we entertain our kids. But sometimes, you know, we sometimes need our adult time too. And this is what this is for me. My Fridays, when I come here and I do these Friday live, this is my adult time. But as you can tell, baby girl likes to take some time too. So, you know, and everybody loves her. So I can't help it, you know. But at times she does leave me, you know. I know. I do. Because I hear horror stories of daycare centers. Oh God, I don't know. I hear horror stories. And that's another thing. Like you trusting your child with a person, hoping that the person does his job. And then in the news you hear, oh, this person did something to the child. So it's like, I don't know, you know, I would love to work, but I don't, I'm very, mm. Also, mother deserves a fee if a spouse cheat. Oh my God, you funny. You funny, my dude. Yeah. I mean, you know, and I'm not saying all women anyway, because you got some women, and I'm being honest, you know, back in the days, you know how, you know, men used to get a really bad name for being like deadbeat dads and stuff. And I'm sorry to say this, and I know I have some women that follow my channel, but you do have some deadbeat moms too. Let's be honest, we have some of them out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because you would think we're the ones that carry this child for 9 months, 10 months, some of them shorter, you know, depending on the whole situation. And then to turn around and just bounce on this innocent child, it's sad. I, I don't know. I never can feel what they feel. I don't know what it is in their mind, why they do what they do, but it goes both ways. And it's sad that dads are the only one that gets that deadbeat, you know, kind of a name when moms do the same things too. You have mothers out there that abandon their children, like literally. And most of the time is because they don't have the money or whatever the case. That's cool, but just don't abandon them. Abandon them. At least take them somewheres where you know they can get taken care of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad. You know, I can't do it. It's I rather watch my own kids. Don't mind it. Yeah. Yep. That's true. That's true, John. I was actually talking to a feminist today, and I told them that Wick name deserves to be changed because there are a lot of. Yes, you are so right. You are so right on that one. I agree with you 100% on that. Yes, yes, I do believe in that. There are some men that are single with their kids because I know one. I do know one. And he used to live in the building that I used to live. And I didn't know that at the time. But I found out that his woman left him with his kids to go start a new relationship with someone else. That's sad. And that exists. And that's why I feel like in this day and age, what goes around comes around. And like men, yes, men can be very evil, but so can women. We women can be the same way. And I feel like it goes both ways. We both have certain, how you say, traits that are similar, but we don't want to kind of admit it. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like, oh, no, no, we don't do that. No, no, we don't do that. But now that, like I said, as I got older, I feel like I see more. And even if you was to say what you saying to that lady, it's some women are just stuck in their ways. You know, everyone has their way of thinking, and it's hard to talk to somebody. And sorry for the term that I'm going to use, that it's thick-headed. You know, they're so thick-headed that they don't they hear what you're saying, but I feel like they don't understand where you're coming from, if that makes sense. You know, they're so stuck in the way that they think, it's just hard to see your point of view. Like, I can understand somebody's point of view. Like, I listen to people's point of view and I analyze the person's point of view. But if I feel like that person's views needs to, like, I don't know, how can I say, like, if I feel like that person's view is wrong, I try to kind of like tell the person, hey, I think that's wrong. You know, I feel like, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, but why not see it this way? And sometimes, like I said, it's so hard to talk to somebody who's so set in their ways. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And sometimes that's frustrating. Oh my God, is this so frustrating? It's like you just want to shake their body and be like, come to your senses, my dudes. Are you listening to what you're saying? It's cool, you got your opinion, but that opinion, I don't feel it's truthful sometimes. Like, just listen. Listen. Listen to yourself. Are you really listening to yourself? Do you really agree to what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? I knew these two women that actually had competition on who would have. No. Wow. You kidding me? That's sad. They play with that like that. That's crazy. That's not, to be honest, that's not even something you should like be playing with. That can do some damage. I've heard women that had multiple of that, procedure, and then wanted to have kids and can't have kids because their whole inside has been scraped completely out. That's not a procedure you take lightly. I'm sorry. I've had one done. I'm being honest with you guys. John knows because I talk about it all the time. I've had that procedure done, and when I came back out of anesthesia, because they got to put you to sleep, I was crying, and to this day, it still hurts. So for women to take that procedure that lightly, that hurts. You know, that's not something you joke around. That's a life, you know? A lot of people don't realize that the heartbeat is the first thing to really start functioning. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it looks like a little alien and stuff like that, but that heartbeat, once everything has been done, that heartbeat is ticking. And it's crazy for those women to be doing that. That's that's a procedure you don't play with. I know. I know they can. That, and I don't take that away from them, but it's just a point of, it's a game for them. It's not like, and right now women are fighting for that. You know what I'm saying? There's women that are fighting for that because I feel like the procedure should be done for certain people, you know? You shouldn't take that right away from a woman. But when you have women that are using it as a competition, God forgive them. Yeah, they would be. You're right. You're certainly right. But like I said, that procedure should be taken lightly because a lot of women don't realize if you do it too much, again, it could really mess up your insides. Like literally mess it up. And I feel like at the end of the day, there is so many ways that you can prevent getting pregnant. Like, let's be honest, there's so many ways you could prevent it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm an example because yes, um I'm gonna be TMI right now. I did use a condom. I'm hoping all the adults are here because this is late night talk with Kammie. Okay, we're adults now. My daughter's not in the room, and it is what it is. Um, but that didn't work. I'm being honest about it. And then I did try birth control pills, but that, if you miss a pill, you know what happens. That didn't work. The only thing, to be honest, that worked for me was an IUD, you know, and it worked for me anyway. And like I said, women, there's ways to, prevent it. If you really don't want to, there's hundreds and hundreds ways of doing it. even if you don't want to do, the hormonal way, because that's what it is for me. It's a hormonal thing that stops me from having any more babies. Um, because even if you have the procedure, I think it's your tubes ties or your tubes burn or whatever it is. Yeah, exactly. It's true. And I'm an example of it. Um, and it's sometimes not always so easy to remember to take it. At that time, I was really young, and I was doing so many things and stuff, and I had a toddler too. So, taking care of a kid, trying to prevent myself from even thinking about having another kid, it was just like it's not as calm as it is now. I mean, my life is kind of hectic still, but I'm more like aware of my body. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there is other method to go through if you don't want to do all those hormonal things, because I have a coach that I was following before I settled with this coach. Yeah, my fitness. I have 4 fitness coach. Yeah, because I like a variety of different workouts. Um, but the one that I was following has a disease. She has thyroidism. It's like something from the gland that messes up with your weight and stuff like that. um she didn't take any kind of like birth control type thing. She did this amp that tells her when she ovulates and stuff like that. She was pretty good with that and never got pregnant. But like I said, there's always ways of not getting pregnant. I am sorry. By having sex it's going to happen. No buts about it. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So for women to use the procedure just as a joke, it's sad. You shouldn't use it as a joke. At the end of the day, I feel like yes, it's a good procedure. We don't have a lot of kids, in poverty or whatever the case is. But even then, we still have kids that are in poverty. Not a lot, but we do still have them. And I feel like the victim that's been forced into having sex, I feel like they should be like wavered that because they didn't want to participate in the whole act and stuff like that. Or in case there is a complication, because sometimes women do have complications and they have to do the procedure. There's a lot, but when, like I said, when you use it as a game, that's where I I don't go down with that. That's just not me. Yeah. Um my niece had that, but depending on your pain tolerance for that one, I'm sorry, my baby girl niece, that was painful for her. I seen her get it done and it was painful. So if your pain tolerance is not bueno, I don't suggest that one. Oh my God, John. That doesn't work neither. Stop it, John. That doesn't work, okay? Let's be honest. That one sometimes, depending, because I'm sorry, if the motion of the ocean is too good, sometimes some dudes are not going to do that. All right, girls, sometimes it's not going to happen because you're like into the motion and, you know, it is what it is. We're all adults here, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? It just does. So if you're lucky if you get to, and if not, you know what's gonna happen. You know the consequences. Okay? But you funny, John. You so funny for mentioning that. But yeah, there's so many ways of preventing it. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's sad that there's more for women and not too much for men. even though I know they are working on a certain pill for the men now. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't even know if it's true because it would be nice for the men to kind of like do their part too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some of the men to help out as well, you know? Yes. You're right on that, Daquan. Yes, you're right on that. That's a proven fact. That's a proven fact. Because I took sex education and oh my God, the things I learned. The things I learned. That's why I didn't become a teen mom. Because I've learned so much information from that class. That I was like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I didn't want to be responsible for another person other than for myself. I'm only 15. I'm learning life. And to try to be a mom at that age, I don't know. That's another one. Oh, okay. Oh, you was that's cool. That's cool. I could have been a nurse easily because I'm a certified home health aide. So um when I took those classes for to become a home health aide, they said that I can actually with that certification I can keep going and become a what is it? I think a registered nurse. And I mean, I think there's levels to becoming a nurse. Home health aide is like the first, and then I think it's a registered nurse and then a certified nurse. I don't know. I know there's levels to becoming a nurse. So I started at like the lowest part, but I don't know. I couldn't see myself in doing certain things to patients and stuff like that. I don't know. Because I know there's some nurses that don't have to kind of inject medication or take bloods and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, licensed nurse and a registered nurse. Yeah. I know, right, girl? It's better to be a mom in your 20s and 30s than to like be a mom in your teens. You know, I it's like okay, you get pregnant, you give birth to this baby. Now, by the time you graduate out of high school, your baby's graduating out of pre-K. Like, yeah, mommy's graduating out of high school. Yeah, my son is graduating out of pre-K. What kind of what kind of thing is that? You know? Those are medical assistants. Oh, okay. That's cool. Cause I had fun. Don't get me wrong. I had fun doing my home health aid thing, but I don't know. I just once I got pregnant with my first child, I just couldn't see myself going back to work. I don't know, being around my son, seeing him grow, and it was just I don't know. I just fell into it basically. And I did. I did try going back to work. I'm not saying that I didn't try. I did try to go back to work, but I don't know. I couldn't. It's not cutting the cord, but I couldn't like stop the emotion connection to my baby. I don't know. What's going on over there? I'm hearing talking in another room, but I don't know what's going on. So, what are your plans for the weekend? Since yeah, it's the weekend here. Are you planning any fun events or are you just chillaxing, relaxing in your house for the weekend? Because you know it's going to get crazy. Everybody's in their cars. Maybe, I don't know, because the gas prices is crazy. So, you know, in my nursing class, I was the only male in the class. I'm not going to lie. Oh, wow. Yeah, because a lot of people can't see males being nurses. And I'm like, but you have female doctors. What's the difference of having a female doctor over a male nurse? I don't understand it. Oh, okay. I see. I see what happened. Okay. Yeah. But I'm one that I know if I put my mind to it, because I was good. I was pretty good in school. Um, especially in nursing class when we had to take the tests and stuff like, I mean, not the nursing class, the home health aid classes and stuff. I was pretty good. Like I read up on everything. Um, we had to take like tests of how to like lift the patient off the bed and stuff like that. So I feel like we did almost the same thing as a nurse would do. Only thing, we don't do any medical type thing like inject any medication or anything like that. We used to take them to like doctor's appointment and stuff. Basically kind of, it's like a rehab at home basically. That's how I felt. It's like a rehab at home. So no, I never got CPR certified. I don't think I did. Not that I can remember. I tried to when they were giving some classes in my son's school, but because I suffer from asthma, I don't think I could give people CPR, to be honest. I think I'll be winded by the time I try to bring somebody back to life. I don't know. Because I seen someone else that tried doing it and she had the same thing I did and she almost passed out. So, oh, okay. Yeah, it is. It is mandatory for a daycare job because you're going to be around children. So, you know, when you're around children or a certain environment with people, depending on the job title, you have to learn a little bit of CPR. Not that I don't know how to do CPR, but me per se, I don't think I can actually give somebody CPR because I'll be out of breath. I'm just being honest. Because you have to literally kind of like push some air down their esophagus and shit. And, you know, that's the part. And the sad thing is, I noticed, and people don't realize this, when you do CPR on somebody, you can sometimes break a rib cage. I heard that. I was like, what? Like you're helping somebody breathe, and but you're also damaging their rib cage. That's crazy. That's like, I learned that in CPR that you can break a couple of ribs when you're actually doing the CPR procedure. It's like, it's crazy. I was like, then why do we do CPR? I feel like I'm hurting the person. But the person, it was what it was, a fire department that came to give us some classes for CPR that had told us about that. So yeah, I know. I know. It's true. It's true. But it was just like, that was scary, man. When we was in that class and we was learning how to do CPR and I seen like that other parent kind of like, yo, she dropped. And I was like, oh my God. Like, we were good. Don't get me wrong. We did our thing. But then I was realizing I wasn't feeling too good. So the fireman was like, you know, sit down, whatever. But the other lady kept going. And once we were like done with the class, we all went back into like this little room or whatever the case. And, you know, I don't know, we were all sitting down and one thing to the next, all we saw her was she was trying to get up to do something. It looked like a movie, like she was going down slow mo and she was looking at us and she was like, what's going on? Kind of a look. And boom, she was on the floor. Like, it was like, it was scary. It was like super scary to see this parent just drop after like, and we wasn't doing CPR like on a person. We had this they give you this dummy to practice on, right? We got to take it home. I don't know if I still got it somewheres around there. And you practice on the dummy. But I'm like, oh my God. Yo, we was like, and it's funny because the fire department people didn't leave yet. They were still in the auditorium where they had us on the stage practicing the CPR. So luckily they didn't leave and they came in and they had some equipment luckily, on the truck, and they gave her some oxygen and everything. But oh my God. I remember like that day like it was yesterday. It was it was scary. It was scary. Um but I was like, wow, if that can happen to her, what can happen to me? But again, if I had to, I would try to do more of the compression on the chest, and I'll try to find somebody else to like do mouth to mouth, thing, while I just do this, like a tag team type thing. By the way, before I forget, put the lady channel in the chat. Um, wow, how can I do this? Okay, I don't know if by doing this I leave the chat, but I'm gonna mm, open up another tab and I'm gonna see if I can link it. Cause she does podcast every. A matter of fact, she's a YouTuber here. Purple Haze. If Oh my God, that picture looked too weird. Oh my God, that thumbnail. Oh my God, I gotta change that thumbnail. I look like I'm possessed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at myself. Oh my God, I'm looking at myself on the thing, and I look too funny, guys. I have to change that thumbnail when I have a chance. All right, let me get Purple's little link here so that you guys because it's hard to find her channel, because my husband the other day was trying to look for her channel and was having such a hard time looking for her channel, and I was like, oh yeah, oh God, come on, there we go. Let me see if it lets me, because she does it live on YouTube. So so that's her link. That's Purple Haze. She does a podcast every Thursday at 8 o'clock. She interviews, like I said, gamers that loves to game, no matter what console they play on, or if they do X clouding or whatever the case is. And she also plays video games. She live streams games here on Sundays at 8 o'clock. So she has a schedule pretty much set that way. I don't know if she'll ever add any more extra. And she's trying to get me to get on her podcast. So I don't know yet. I'm still kind of like debating whether to do it or not, cuz I don't know what, like, how interesting my life is, to be honest. But everything is about gaming. They talk about everything of, how they start gaming, why they fell in love with the gaming, and like what is the gaming they doing now at this present moment. So she goes from past, present, yeah, past, present, and then future, kind of like, the whole, like, lineage of the stuff. So yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, we always got stories, don't we? Don't we? Uh, the good, the bad, and the ugly. New York. So, who else is on here? Anybody else that's on here other than the two that I'm talking to? Um, Sorry, Ja and the Quant. Sorry. Uh, I think I've heard of them. Towers. Are they by the four line? By the four line train? I think. I think those are by the over there, right? Am I wrong or right? I don't know. YouTube delay is so crazy because I'm trying to figure out because I think I have an idea where they're at because I've heard of them and I've heard a lot of you know, from like the grapevine through the YouTube about hip hop and stuff like that. So I don't know. I know it's in the Bronx. Oh wow, that's crazy. 44. Shoot, I'm on the 12. I could just imagine 44. Whoo, child. I don't think I could do that long. Knowing that the elevator don't work most of the times. Ay, ay, ay. That happens here a lot sometimes too. But I think I do 12 over 44 anything. Anything. Because before I hated walking up the stairs when the elevators were broken. But now, I don't know. Now my asthma is not as bad as I could say. You know, I'm on a better treatment and stuff like that. What the hell's going on? So yeah. But also, for anyone that is watching this live, I know you guys are wondering why I had to start a new one. Um, my phone died, so I had to make a new one. And I'll try my best to link everyone that I can remember that is a YouTuber that I follow here and on the other one as well. Um, but yeah, I think I'm about to end it in about 15 minutes, about 2:30, because I know my hubby wants to come and not in that way, pause, sorry. I know he wants to come lay down. Um, so and baby girl is out, Ja. Baby girl is out. What about your daughter, Ja? Is she still up or is she sleeping? I bet. I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you do, Taquan. I bet you do have it. Oh yeah, I had my braids up, but I'm about to take them off. They look weird at the end. Yeah. And that's the sad part because you live with other people and you would think they would be clean. And then the funny thing is, they always used to complain, oh, the smell and this and that. But it's the people who used to live in the building that used to do the worst of the worst. Oh my God. No way. Yeah, that happens here sometimes. The people that live on the first floor has to deal with that occasionally, you know. And it's sad because I feel like if everybody would just be clean, it would lessen the whole rodent and all that crazy stuff that happens. I mean, you can't stop it completely, but it'll minimize them. You know what I'm saying? If people was just to be a little cleaner, it would minimize them. You can't get rid of them completely 100% because they've been here since day one and they're going to be here after we go. That's just what it is. But if you can stop it for a few, you know, why not? But 12-inch, oh my God, that's a cat. That's not a rat. That's a cat. That's a squirrel. That is not even a rat, dude. That's like a whole cat. That's somebody's pet. For real. That's someone's pet. You're talking about 12 inches rat. Wow. Shoot. Just the other day, I think, where was I? I was somewhere, trying to remember. I don't know where was at. I was walking somewheres. I don't know if it was going to Target or something like that. And when I look like across the street, this is like not even here. This is going towards Target. Across the street, you see a rat going across. Like not across the street, but just like going from one car to the other. And I'm like, Matu, that thing was like no exaggeration, Ja. Like this big. Okay? I mean, the body was mainly this small, but that tail? Oh my God. Like the rat in New York is just, and I could only blame the people who live in the city. They don't do what they got to do to keep the city clean. You want a city that's clean, but you don't keep the city clean. You just throw your trash wherever you feel like it and just think somebody else is going to pick it up. Why can't you just do your part and like pick up your own thing? You know what I'm saying? Just pick up your own thing. Why be that disgusting and not just put your trash in the garbage? I mean, there are garbage tins on the corner. Put it in the corner. Leave them in the corner. I don't get it. Oh wow. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that move too, but I don't know. I like Florida is one of my picks, to move down there because I have some family members that live in Florida, but I don't know. You know, like I always say to my viewers here, I always leave it up to God. No, I don't go to church, but I am a God fearing person, and whatever He has, whatever plan He has for me, I'm leaving it up to Him. You know, if He decides I move to Florida, then I move to Florida. If I move to either North or South Carolina or Virginia, whatever it is down there, it's up to Him. It's up to Him. Do I want to live in a house? Yes and no. Um, just because when you own a house, there's a lot of things you have to do for the house. Hey, Dark Angel, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Wow, for real? That's crazy, Ja. That's crazy. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just here chit chatting. I know that thumbnail you saw coming in was weird, but to be honest, I was live streaming first on my phone, Dark Angel, but then my phone just was like, no, I ain't having it tonight. So we moved it over to my laptop. So the video looks kind of greeny. I don't like how this laptop camera looks like, but I'm working with it. But I'm gonna change that thumbnail because that thumbnail look ridiculous. I look like I'm possessed with some psycho thing. I don't know. I'm gonna change it. YouTube be playing themselves. I swear, YouTube be playing themselves. They be choosing some weird. Um, Sorry to change the subject, but I heard you talking about. What do you mean? What do you mean by like my stance? Oh my god, I need to upload something different. I don't know. When this live ends, I'm gonna upload something different because I look like I'm possessed. Oh, to be honest, I don't. How can I say this without offending any Sony players? I just feel like they should just let them be. Let them, buy it, see what happens. Stop with the blockage and all this crazy stuff. Just let them be. Like I said before, Sony told Microsoft to do something, and they're doing something. Whether it is buying a publisher or whatever, they still doing something. You know, the say you damn if you do and you damn if you don't. Like I don't understand. At the end of the day, Sony has their exclusives, and Microsoft can't compete with that all the time. I feel like, not to bash Sony, I feel like they do those exclusives so that people purchase their merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just ridiculous. You over here saying, "Oh, I don't want that deal to go through," or blocking games from going from Game Pass, or everything else in the third, whatever. I feel that's wrong. Like Sony's been doing it for so many years. What is it wrong for them just to do it? That's my point of it. I'm not crying as an Xbox player or anything. I just feel like that's just business at the end of the day. Let them do what they're gonna do. Let's see what happens, and you know, let's see who wins. You know what I'm saying? Why are you blocking it? I don't under I to me I don't understand. That kind of like gets me a little like I don't understand. And then you have the Sony players that are like, oh, play Xbox don't got no games, and that's why they buying publishers. But if you look at Sony, Sony's been buying games too, and putting them as exclusives. So they force people to buy their system so they can play their games. I don't get it. Like, make it make sense to me. I don't get this whole blockage that's happening. I still don't understand it. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm not even like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, 10 years from now, consoles are not going to exist. Let's put it that way. It's all going to be things that you can play on your PC, on your phone, on your damn TV, maybe on your fridge. Let's put it that way, because fridge now has these little TV things. You could probably play games on on the TV fridge. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, yep, it's dead, but we didn't touch. Okay, I know, right? We did have Spider-Man. That's another thing. A lot of people don't realize Spider-Man used to be on Xbox. Spider-Man used to be on Xbox. Street Fighter used to be on Xbox. And they took them away from us. And you couldn't play it no more on the Xbox. Because I do have a CD somewhere around there that was for Xbox. It was, I think, Street Fight, some kind of Comcast versus Street Fighter. I don't know, it was something, but it was a Street Fighter game. They took they took it basically away from Xbox. But do you see any Sony players saying anything about it? That's what I'm saying. Sony players need to look back at what PlayStation's been doing for the last couple of years to Microsoft. And then another thing that really irks me sometimes is that monopoly word that they be throwing around. Like, how can they be a monopoly when PlayStation has so many exclusives? Basically, paying under the table to keep certain games off of Microsoft Xbox console. Let's get real. Let's be honest, Sony players. Let's be real honest. And I'm not talking about all of them, because I still see that some Sony players are a little like upset with the whole thing, and they're like, you know, just leave it be. You know what I'm saying? Because Spider-Man makes Sony money, so they won't. I know, right? That's so true. Honestly, I don't care about Final Fantasy because I don't play that game. I honestly don't play it. My little brother does, but not me. I'm not into that game. So, Dark Future. thing about it. Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like those numbers. You do you believe those numbers sometimes? Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what to believe about PlayStation. Right. Okay, yeah. It's true. But the only thing I don't understand, because I think Boom has said it in one of his podcasts, that they don't own the IP to Spider-Man. They own the rights to the Spider-Man franchise movie, but I heard that he said they don't own the IP to Spider-Man. So I'm trying to figure out, how did Sony do that and keeping it off the Microsoft platform, which is bonkers. Oh, they can't lie to the investors? Okay. But that's why I don't understand why these these Sony players are telling us Xbox that we're crying, when it's them that they're calling us out half the times. Do you realize that? We could be minding our own business, enjoying our old time games like some of the Sony players say, and then they put us in the whole mix. Like, oh, watch the Xbox people come and say something. First of all, we wasn't gonna say nothing, but welcome. Thank you for welcoming us to the conversation. They're the ones that bring us to the conversation sometimes. If you look at it really, really, hardly, like, and then also some of the Xbox players do have a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch, and they play on PC. So some of them do have a say to say what they want to say, because they have all the consoles. They mess with all of them. You know what I'm saying? So maybe some of the Sony players don't understand that concept, the ones that just play on their PlayStation. But believe it or not, there's people out there that play all system. And that's why they say what they got to say at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Disney does technically. What are you talking about? Oh, they do. Really? Okay. Mm. Yeah, that I know. Disney owns Marvels. Yeah, because my brother told me. And they messed it up so badly, to be honest. The Marvels from before were a little more better than the ones when Disney took ownership of it. Like, there's certain things that they can't say because, they want to make it kid friendly. Like, come on, kid friendly where? Is it? Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the characters from Marvels and all the DC characters. I think Batman is DC. Superman is DC. Hmm. My brother would know more about this information. My older brother, he's into like the whole DC and Marvel superhero stuff. So yeah, he would know mostly more about that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oh my god, I used to love watching that. Yeah. But I don't know. I personally can't mess with Disney Plus because they did some shady business at the beginning of when they started their like the amp and stuff. Like, they were like double charging people and then not giving back the money. for a while until like everything was investigated and stuff like that. So I don't know, like I'm lucky that my brother has it and he shares it with us. He shares it with the kids and stuff like that. But I have enough like movie streaming stuff. Like I have Netflix, I have Hulu Plus, I have Paramount, Prime videos and stuff like that for the movies. Um, what else? I can't even think of every. Oh, HBO. I think Max. I have. So I have like a lot of subscriptions that I really don't care to get Disney. So I'm happy that my brother has it and he's willing to share it. You know, just about. Yeah, yeah. I think somebody's playing Call of Duty over here or Fortnite. I'm not sure. Ah, okay. I don't know. I know with Netflix, I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I know with Netflix, if you want to add more, like to share for more devices, you have to pay more. So I don't know. Because I remember I was able to share it with a lot of people. But like a couple of years ago, I realized that when I was trying to watch Netflix here and have my kids watch Netflix in the living room, they couldn't. And I couldn't understand why that was happening, right? So I went through my account and I realized that my brother was still using my account. And for me to be able to let another couple of more devices, I had to pay a certain amount. So I was like, hell no. So I took him off of my plan. I lied. I'm sorry, Fabe, if you're watching this, but I lied and I told him, oh, I canceled it. But I didn't. I just kind of started deleting like certain devices that I wasn't really using because I didn't find it fair that, you know, my kids want to watch Netflix. I want to watch Netflix. And here comes my brother and he's not giving me no money for the Netflix. Mm, no, no, I wasn't down for that. So I cut him off. So, so that was what I did. 14.99 a month, I believe. I don't know. I forgot how much I'm being charged. Let me see if I can sign into it and find out for you. Let me see. Let me see if I can sign in because sometimes I forget my own passcode. So sometimes maybe it remembers, maybe it doesn't. Oh God, I don't know if it's gonna take this one because I don't know. It's been such a long time. Hmm. I don't know if I changed it. I'm like, okay, I don't remember my passcode, guys. I can't even sign in. I'm trying to sign into my my thing, so I don't know. Wait up, that's what I remembered. Okay, wait up. Why did I do that? Yeah, I don't think I can remember my passcode. I think I've totally forgot it. Sorry, guys. Wait up, but why is it not taking it? Let me see. Is my phone pretty much charged? Okay, let me check my phone. I probably got it signed in. See, I was on my phone earlier, but phone wasn't having it. It said, "Be no, be no. It's time for you to be gone." My phone cranked up on me tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. So you said it is what? Would you say how much it is? You can share it with $15 version, but only 4 people, and they must be in the household unless what? Unless I pay the luxury free. Wow. $20 is for 4K version. $10 is for 480p. Wow. You sound like an infomercial for Netflix, John. You so funny. You sound like an infomercial. I mean, honestly, I've been a Netflix customer since they first started. Like when they first came out, and it was like a new thing, and a lot of people didn't really want to jump on it. And I was like, you know what? I want to watch some movies and shows. Why not? And I got hooked. I've been hooked ever since. So I can't even tell you how long I've been a member. Let me see if I can. No, that's not what I want. Um, I'm trying to search for my amp. You said you copy and pasted. Yeah. My husband can't wait until the family plan happens on the Xbox, because we're a family of 5. So that'd be just perfect. We're all a gamer family here. We all play game, even to the little one. She plays on the phone, so she's part of the gaming family. So, um, oh, they did. I heard that they're gonna be doing that because they're gonna try to bring in some other stuff. And you gotta understand, Vampire Diaries, are they even making any more episodes? To be honest, are they? I, I hear people in the background. Oh, what happened? Here we go. Um, wow. Do you really want to know how long I've been a Netflix customer? Shoo, they should be giving me freaking deals. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been with them for the last 12 years. November would be 12. No, and what year are we in? Yeah, 12 years. Sorry, my math is kind of off a little. I've been a member since November of 2010. Is that crazy? Um, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so yeah, I pay 15.50 every month. And I remember once upon a time I was paying $10 a month. Hmm. Yeah, it's been going up in prices. Crazy, right? That's so crazy. Um, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, okay. So it's telling me that I'm allowed to download. Your plan allows downloads on 2 devices. When you remove a device, all downloads on that device will no longer be available. And it says you have no device with downloads. That's weird. Okay, that's weird because I watch it from my phone. My son watches it from his phone. And then I also have it on the Xbox One X. And then I have it here on the Xbox Series S. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. um, I know, right? I've been with them past 10 damn years. My dude, I've been with you a whole damn a decade. I don't know how many people can say they had Netflix for a decade. For real. Oh, it means I haven't downloaded nothing yet? That's weird. What happened? You can lay down that way. Nobody's gonna see you.
Baby girl.
Yeah, her bed is big enough. Her bed is big enough. You funny. Don't close the door completely, babes. I can't believe I've been with them for 12 years. I just looked at the account. November of this year will make it 12 years. I think that's, well, that wouldn't be a longest, just like the longest thing I've ever had in my life. Being connected to the phone company that I have now, I've been with them since 2004, right? 2004, the year that I gave birth to Nathan, right? Sorry for the shakiness. So that's like 18 years that I've been with the same phone company. No lie, I've been with the same phone company. It's like YouTube Premium. Yeah. And that's another thing with the YouTube Premium, that just happened by chance because I really at one point was paying for the Google Music and it was like $10 a month for that. And then I don't know, sometime later on they decided to include the YouTube Red because at one point it was called YouTube Red, if most of you don't remember. And now it's the YouTube Premium. Like YouTube, yo, YouTube has went through so many names that they need I don't know what is in their head. Why they keep changing the name so many times. But then can't freaking Skyland's birthday is on Wednesday. Why did David say that my daughter's birthday is on Thursday? It's on Wednesday.
Didn't you tell him that yesterday? It was yesterday.
I don't know. He texted me at 5:16 today. I don't know. I got these texts so really freaking late. I don't know why. Be careful how loud you have that. Mm. Um. Oh, okay. Mm. Yeah, for Netflix. What? Wait up. Microsoft confirmed new Xbox Game Pass friend and family plan, sorry, and its pricing. I just got some news here. I don't know what that is. That says Xbox search function finally see improvement in the latest. I get some news about what's going on as well. Google be giving me some information about the whole thing that Boom be talking about sometimes. Wait up. They said that they and its pricing confirming. Come on, let me see. It says Microsoft confirmed new Xbox Game Pass friends and family plan and its pricing. Um, but this is old news. But you know what I understand about Microsoft? This is what kind of like makes me think about Microsoft too. Why are you testing in Ireland and Colombia and not in the United States where people are waiting for this plan? That I never understood. Oh, so the leak revealed that Xbox past friends, yeah, and family branding over the weekend. Microsoft has gone officially with its new plan to reveal its pricing in Ireland and in Colombia. The new subscription will allow Xbox Pass members to share with up to four other friends or family member at £21.99 per month in Ireland and 49,900 in Colombia. I don't know the money stuff, so that's what I'm reading. I'm reading some information about the reveal pricing for the Game Pass and okay, that was really annoying. Family branding over the weekend. Microsoft isn't restricting this new Game Pass plan to just families and only restricting is that people who added to the friends and family plan need to be in the same country. Microsoft is currently testing this new Xbox Game Pass friends and family plan, of course, in Ireland and Colombia, with the price at 21.99. I don't know if that's euros. I think that's euros or pounds per month instead of the regular 12.99 per month of an Xbox Pass Ultimate. That works less than five. I mean, I'm trying to read what it says here because it's like I don't know when they write certain things on the thing because I'm getting my information. Oh, sorry, brightness. Oh, sorry, that was super bright. I so apologize for that. So yeah, so it says that works out to less than $5, well, £5 per month per person to share all the usual Xbox Game Pass Ultimate benefits. It says currently we are piloting in this plan in Colombia and the Republic of Ireland. Future countries and regions might be added in the next months, say Microsoft um, in an FAQ. You know, Microsoft pricing hasn't announced pricing for the rest of Europe, the UK or the US yet, but is likely to be around $25 per month for the Xbox Pass friend and family in the United States. I mean, that's what they're kind of saying. Yeah. Switch to this plan does mean adjusting the time remaining on your previous plan, and Microsoft will perform a conversion to friends and family. So, 30 days Xbox Game Pass Ultimate equals 18 days of Xbox Game Pass and friends and family. Oh, so they kind of like breaking out. I think Boom is going to talk about this probably Monday because this is like something that I just saw now. I don't know. I don't think he's spoken about it. Um, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, compared to $15 per person, you're saving a lot of money. I mean, think about it. It's me and my husband, and we're paying $30 a month for it. So we're gonna be saving $5 plus more when we add the kids. You know. So they kind of like break it down. If you have 30 days of Xbox Game Pass console, it equals 12 days of Game Pass with friends and family. So it kind of like break it down and stuff. Let's see. Microsoft currently offers Xbox Game Pass or PC Pass for $9.99, which is like $10. Neither subscription includes online multi player compatibilities, but you can upgrade to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $14.99, and this unlocks Game Pass for console, PC, EA Play Access, and Xbox Live online multiplayer. So I don't know. That's not bad. I mean, Microsoft is trying to do their best. You can only do so much if Sony don't want to be a competitor. Because that's sometimes how I feel. I feel like Sony does not want to compete with nobody. And that's why they make exclusive stuff so that you got to go there and always go there. And I feel that's wrong. You know, I feel like I should be able to choose where I want to game at, not forced to be game somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that because the more people they can get on Game Pass, the more and they get out people. That's the business part. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. It's true. But the thing what I understand is how are you still paying $70 for an old game, but you're complaining about me paying $15 for playing an old game? Like if I have like the ultimate game pass, I'm playing old games. But I'm not paying $70. I mean, Weepy Dooha, you can see the people's features now. And I've been hearing a lot of people saying that The Last of Us, a lot of the characters look like they aged. Like they aged them, you know, really bad. And then I was watching a YouTube. You probably know the YouTuber. I don't even have to mention his name here, but you probably watch him too. I don't know, maybe he gets talked a lot on other people's platforms and stuff. But at one point he was like, I don't know, $70 kind of steep for me, a remake of a remake, They remade that game I don't know how many times because I've lost count. It's out 9 years ago and stuff like that. And, he was on the defense. But then today he decided, okay, I'm going to buy it because, he's a streamer and he does that for his viewers. And oh my God, did he like over exaggerate a lot of things? Like he's like, oh my God, do you see the water? Oh my God, it looks so realistic. And oh my God, look at. I'm like, dude, relax. It's a video game. Quality looks okay. It looks good. I applaud it. But relax. That wasn't Sony. That was Nate Dogg, the company that decided to upgrade their thing. You know what I'm saying? The company is the one that upgraded it, not Sony. So give the developers the applause, not Sony, because remember, Sony is just a company. Give the homage to the developers that decided that they want to fix their games and enhance it and give it a better look and bring it back to life. But the only reason why I say, how are Sony players saying we don't got no games and we're playing old games, but you just spent $70 on an old game that they just upgraded the graphics to it because now we got the technology. Like, whoopie doo-ha. Yeah, but they're milking that game too much. I feel like a lot of people say there's other games that they should bring back. There's so many games that I feel like I still think they still have businesses with and they still haven't brought it back. Like, why did they pinpoint just this game exactly? That's my whole narrative. Like, why this game? Why? Because I even heard from Sony players that they say they didn't really ask for this. They've been asking for other games. And one of them is one of the games that I used to love playing when I had like PlayStation 2 is Twisted Metal. Like, oh my God, I loved playing that game. It was a weird game, don't get me wrong, but I loved that game. It was one of my favorite games to play on my PlayStation 2. Like, I loved it. Other than like the Need for Speed games that you could play still anywheres, I did love Ratchet and Clank. Me and my husband played that game to like late hours. I mean, late hours. Okay. Which they did bring it back, but I've had heard a lot of mixed feelings about Ratchet and Clank, about the pricing as well. So I don't know. Like, I feel like Sony is doing too much and like making the consumers pay for it in the long run. And sometimes it's like stuff that they didn't even ask for. Bloodborne. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about that game too. That's what I'm saying. Like, these are your consumers. These are people that are going to play your game. At the end of the day, they bought a PlayStation 5. Why not listen to your consumers? If you want to make PlayStation or the Sony company good again, you need to start listening to your consumers, the one that are really fetching out their money for these games. You know what? Spending their cold hard money on these games. Listen to them. I feel like all these companies should be listening to their consumers because at the end of the day, they're the ones that's going to pay for this. You know, it's still kind of a demand and deliver type of thing. And I feel like a lot of companies in the long run loses that point of why they are the way they are. Like, if it wasn't for consumers, you would not be a business. And also for the workers too. Workers don't stay behind. If it wasn't for the workers working hard to, make these things happen, the consumers won't have it neither. But it's like there's like levels to how a company grows. And I feel like a lot of companies they forget that fundamental of the beginning of when you was nothing, you was zero. Just like YouTubers, because YouTubers do the same thing. They forget that there were little people, there was zero. And I'm not saying all YouTubers, some YouTubers, they tend to change. So companies are just like that for me. Like, don't change. Not stay the same way, but don't forget how you started, where you started from. Just remember that consumers, well, I can't say that about Sony's too much because, you have some of them that are just die-hard fans, like Boomer says. They're really die-hard fans and they can't see the company like doing no wrong, you know. And I feel like it's going to take something for the Sony players to really feel it. It's going to take something. I don't know what it is. I can't predict the future, but there's going to be something that's going to make these Sony players back away. I can't tell you what it is. I'm not a Sony player, so I can't really say what it will be, but it might be one day. So, I imagine heading out. What? What you said? What did you just say, John? Because I didn't understand. You kind of like put that all in just like one sentence. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard of that. That's crazy. But you know what's funny? There are a lot of games that you can't do that. Um, and I understand what that is. Because what's the game that you can't play like co-op couch, like like it's a split screen. There is some games that you can't do that, and I think it's that if that's what co-op couching campaign is, like the split screen on one other thing, if that's what that is, I could be wrong. Let me know if that's what it is. Because I found a game that's similar to that. And I was like, damn, man, I miss games that okay, yeah. So the Ninja Turtle, like not the new one that just came out, but like the other one, I was gonna play with my daughter, like split screen, and it wouldn't let me. I would have to play it here and then in a different console. And I'm like, yo, why are they taking that out? That's like ah I'm trying to sleep, but I know I won't because baby girl. I know. Believe me, I know those days when I used to have to stay up because baby girl used to move at night so badly. It was so hard. And I know you're in your last couple of weeks, girl. So prayers to you. Hopefully you get some sleep. But thanks for joining us here. You're probably listening to me in the background anyway, because it's gonna be hard for you to go to sleep anyway. But yeah, that I realized that game does that too. It doesn't do that split screen, and I was like, what? I miss those days. I really do. I think the only other game that I think does that is It Takes Two. There's a game that's called It Takes Two. You can play it split screen, or you can play it on different consoles. So yeah, I think that game does that. And the funny thing is, I'm a I haven't finished it. Me and my son started that game. Oh, I don't know how long ago, and we haven't even finished it. If you believe that, if you believe it, then yeah. Oh, definitely. Maybe a refund, yeah, for people who was like buying it for that. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't know if Microsoft wouldn't mind giving people their refunds for it because, like I said, they try to work with their their players. Just like Boom said, and a lot of other streamers said, like you remember when Microsoft was trying to raise the price for I think it was Game Pass or whatever to like about $100. I think I mentioned this a while back, and all the Microsoft players were like, no, no, hell no, and in less than 24 hours they backed down on it. I think Boom has said it, and a couple of people have said it on their live streams as well. So I mean, I feel I feel like, come on. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the downfall right there. Yeah, yeah. That's yeah. That's why. That's why it's good to have a physical copy, and then that's the downfall of not doing it digital. See, at least digital, there's more of a faster way of getting your money than with a physical copy. And I know people like to touch their things. People like to have physical stuff, and I'm one of them. I like to have my physical books, like I said before. But we are going to the future, and sooner or later, I'm just gonna have to start reading my books from my phone or from my laptop. It is what it is. You just gotta go. You gotta move with the flow, right? You just can't stop. The river don't stop. Even if you try to stop it, it's gonna go. Eventually, the barricade that you put, it's gonna fill up so much that it's gonna go over the barricade. It might not be today, it might be tomorrow, but somewhere in time it will go over that barrier. So that's how I feel about gaming. It's just it's changing, you know. Wow. So they taking out the co-op thing, co-op couching thing, the split screen. That's what Boom was upset about. Yeah, a lot of gamers. The digital one people, they might get their money back, but the people who physically bought one, they're like ate off.
What split screen TV?
Huh?
What to play games?
Yeah, for the Halo. Because Halo, you can have one person here, one person there. They're taking that out.
Yeah, that's whack anyway.
No, but some people like that. Some people.
But that's cheating.
How is it cheating? Some people like doing that, especially if you're playing on the same team. It's okay.
It's cheating. That's what they're doing.
Mm.
You can see what the other person's at.
How are you cheating if you're playing on the same team?
Huh? You can be same team?
If you're playing on the same team, that's not cheating.
I don't know, I think it's cool.
I mean, back in the days when the TV used to be small and having a split screen was really hard, but now that the TVs are getting like bigger and bigger, the split screen looks really nice. It looks like you got two different TVs side by side. So yeah. So guys, it's been fun. I've been here longer than I wanted to stay, but I'm about to end the live, and I appreciate everyone who stood here and chit chat with me. Again, I'm gonna try to change that thumbnail because oh my god, that thumbnail looks so ridiculous. YouTube, you play with me. You must not love me tonight because I talked about you too much in my last live. But I'm gonna end it now. I'm about to jump in the shower and just head to bed. It's Saturday already here, so hello, Saturday. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support and love and all the likes and the subscribes. Yeah, this is a weird channel, but it's my channel and everybody does their things the way they want. But with that said, thank you guys, and I'll see you on my next live, which will be next Friday at 8 o'clock. So just know that these lives will be every Friday at 8 o'clock. I might come a little late, 15 minutes, sometimes because of the setup and stuff like that, but I'll be here every Friday for you guys. Unless something comes up, check the community tab. If something happens, somebody gets sick, somebody goes to the hospital, then I'll let you know there. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. And for those that are watching this when it uploads, thank you. Thank you for having patience for me because my phone decided it wanted to die. And yeah, so bye everybody. Have a great night and see you next Friday. Peace out.